I am just sick of everything. One, because I'm physically sick and I have a small cold. And two, I am just sick of having to come outside every single day to just see an apocalyptic wasteland, like every single day. I mean, just looking at this place makes things just seem so mad depressing. And there's watermelon. There's an arrow watermelon. Go look at your claim by Chris sign, Crown Diamond. Oh, how dare you come into my domain without even asking? We went over this last time and no one's learned anything. Wait a minute. Here's a door for me to knock on. Maybe you should come to my base so we can have a meeting. Or not, up to you. Okay, maybe this guy isn't as bad as I thought he was. And that offer is really tempting. But I'll have to think about it. But yeah, this whole place just seems so just desolate and empty, and I know that's the whole theme of this entire world, but I don't know, there comes a point where you're just like, you know, I kind of miss the old days, like the old normal days where things were alive and not destroyed. And I mean, sure, we have a small taste of that with all this grass I laid out last episode, but you know, I don't want just a taste of this. I want to feast on things like this. I want to feast on normality again. And it all starts with trying to do something with Solo City. A city in complete ruin, which I think I might be able to start renovating, at least a little bit today. But clearly, Solo City isn't in the position to have the resources to fix itself up. Fortunately for us, there's tons and tons of just buildings surrounding Solo City and surrounding this desolate world where I could get the resources I need to actually restore Solo City. But alright, let's head off and find some— oh, here we are. Oh dear. This doesn't look good. I don't want to tussle with anyone that might potentially be a threat. Okay, let's go up here and start from the top down. And keep the eyes in the back of my head open, because you never know what's going to come up and sneak up on you. Ooh, what was that? Is it them? Have I intruded on their land? I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. This building it's too useful to me. Ooh, I do not like the look of that guy. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't come any closer. Oh, jeez. You are not friendly at all, are you? Oh, jeez. Back up is here for a minute. Oh, no. More backups coming for that guy. You know what? This building's not worth it anymore. Let's just go. Let's just go literally anywhere else. I'm sure I'll be able to find the things I need, but just, it's not gonna happen here. And it's definitely not gonna happen in the ocean, so we're probably gonna have to go on foot. What we need to do is find more of those non-face droppers, or possibly just more of these abandoned buildings. Wait, is that— hold on a second. That's not what I think it is. That's not actual— is that light? Is that a sign of light over there? Probably not. But I am here. And this does look pretty interesting. Ooh, what is that thing? Like, seriously, the moment you think you found everything, you just find new things, and— ew, what is this thing? Ew. Just lengthy armed soldiers, undead soldiers of some sort. Okay, this definitely wasn't something I was looking for, and I don't— actually, I think some of Solo City's built with this, so we might as well pick up some of it. There's a whole civilization here. How have I not known that this was here? Or is this like a base? Are they friendly? Hello? Hello, I come in peace? Peace? They seem peaceful. They have whatever type of fortification there that also messed me up before. This is a weird civilization that I found. Oh, there's a mirror here. Oh, cool. Hello there. Welcome to Hillcrest Community. I'm Mayor Goodworth. I run the town. That means managing good shipments, stationing guards, and etc. But if you have any questions related to that sort of thing, sadly, I'm not the person to talk to. I just sign the papers. I'm not the brainiac of the town. If you want to know anything, I go look for it in the library. Well, at least wherever we are isn't like anything too deadly, and ooh, not too deadly at all. Oh yeah, this is— okay. Okay. I am glad I found this place. Now, can I just live here? Like, all you kind citizens seem just really nice. Or is there like a civil war happening? I honestly don't know what's going on here, but it's at least interesting to see. They have mechs. They have literal medieval age mechs. That is so cool. Can I take one home, please? I wonder how they feel about me just entering here. Like, there's a whole-blown war happening right here, and they just don't seem bothered by me at all. You know, before everyone literally dies in this town, I'm probably gonna leave. But I'm almost definitely gonna be back. I'm almost definitely gonna be back to get myself some proper clothes. And after I did a whole bunch more walking later, we just about made it home from stopping by several different places. And now we have quite a decent amount of stuff now. Hopefully enough to get started on renovating this entire place. And even though it looked like I had a lot of stuff, it really honestly didn't take that long for me to get through everything I just managed to pick up. Like honestly, apart from a few places such as this building next door, as well as that building down there, and maybe a couple others around the town, you really wouldn't notice much, if anything, different if I'm honest. And I kind of had a feeling we were gonna be at this point where one trip was definitely not going to be anywhere near enough, which probably means instead of doing like trickles of progress and trickles of exploring, we should do like a whole bunch of one thing and then a whole bunch of another. But before I do that, I'm gonna go meet up with old Jakey, Crown Diamond, because he at least seems like the most reasonable of the Bane's Row members, at least right now. And if I can meet up with him, potentially talk him into, I don't know, some form of alliance or something like that, then I at least have someone to rely on inside this crazy world we call Apocalypse Land, whatever you want to call it. But just in case things go sour, I do happen to have this bandit jail thing I can disperse upon him. I hope, upon hope, we don't get to that point, but we'll have to see where this goes. Let's just cross our fingers and hope everything goes well. Don't mind.
I see you've taken my offer up on that meeting.
A little bit. Don't mind me, I'm just intruding without knocking, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
It happens.
So, based on some things that I've been told by my allies, you would actually be, you may or may not know them, but they seem to talk about, like, this guy named Chris, and you're the only Chris I can think of. But I'm allied up with Gloob, who you may or may not remember. He certainly remembers you.
He sounds familiar. He sounds like someone I would know.
Yeah, and Bane Crux was actually talking to me. We went to a really far away city, and he was asking me like about the people I've met, and he asked about a Chris, and then I said yeah, and yeah, nothing really came of that, but I just wanted to let you know in case you would know any of them. I've noticed you have a pretty big city, which I like. As a matter of fact, that mountain you probably can't tell from this angle, but I'm working on carving it out and turning it into like a huge city-like area.
This whole mountain you're planning on getting rid of?
Pretty much.
One thing I'm interested in, like because I'm having trust issues with like everyone in this world, you seem like the only one I could probably at least half trust right now. So maybe...
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Maybe, like, even though we have, like, separate countries, separate bases and stuff, we can maybe make a sort of, I don't know, half alliance?
I'm cool with that.
Something like that, you know, like...
Watch out for the pit, but yeah, that sounds totally fair. I mean, like, I can see why, because what I've heard from, like, Bane is you guys got betrayed big time by this guy named Blade, who I haven't really interacted with much, but from what I can tell from him, he probably would.
Well, the thing is, like, even though it was Blade who did it, like, I'm just having crazy trust issues with everyone, like Blade, Bane, and whoever else is on this world. Whoever else managed to survive the nuclear apocalypse.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true, but, like, it's just over there, and he let me have it. Hi, Gloob!
Hi, Gloob. Gloob.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. Just so you know, I have a bandit gel spawner thing right here. So in case things go south, then I have things to go back on. So careful with your words.
Awesome sauce.
I'm just gonna...
It's not a threat. It's just
a warning.
Yeah.
I'm in your city. Are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in your sewers? Be honest.
Well, probably, considering how much splashing's been happening below. Wait, idea. What if, like, later down in the season in this world, like when Solar City's built up and your city's built up, what if we, like, connected somehow with, like, a big old road or something?
That's what I was
I was
thinking.
actually thinking that.
Like, we go from city to city or something like that.
I was actually thinking, like, I was actually gonna ask that earlier, if like we needed more stuff to talk about. But yeah, I'd totally been down for that.
We could do that. Like,
Heck yeah.
after this, we dealt with the pirates that was right next to Solo City, as well as doing a little bit more exploring until I eventually found something pretty incredible. Yeah, I found an entirely different, like, Solo City-like place, and it's completely different. Like, it has, like, different buildings. It has redstone
And
in
it happened?
Whoa.
Whoa.
And it has
That
a
guy
warden
had a-
thing. It has, like, the Frost Warden. I could tear this. Wait, okay. I was struggling to find, like, materials to make Solo City and rebuild it. Now I don't. I could just tear this place down. This is awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I need a donkey or some way in transporting lots of stuff, because this is
Yeeshwa.
We just set a waypoint there and then waypoint back and forth. That's what I do.
Can you do that? Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You're teaching me some this partnership or whatever we're doing, this alliance. This is benefiting me a lot more than it's benefiting anyone else.
Just go to teleport to waypoint and then you can do that.
Constant rain.
There is no teleport to waypoint.
Oh what? Oh, did you scroll too far down?
Let me create this again.
Oh my
Waypoint.
God,
Oh,
dude.
I have to select an icon probably.
Oh yeah.
Diamond. You're never gonna guess what I just found.
What?
I found a library full of enchanted books in this city.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Don't
Or
do
just
me
messing
like
around.
that, man. You lie me.
I have an idea. So, like, okay, there's no way that normal villagers can spawn in this world, but there is, because there's igloos,
That's true.
and it's a basement thing. And if you breed up the villagers, you could get mending books that way. And I just found an igloo.
True.
I just found an igloo.
Wait, does it have a basement?
I'm checking right now. Hold on. Ah, no, not this one. But you know, it's possible. That's probably the only way we could get mending books.
And even if there isn't, even if the normal villager is like one of the gun ones, the zombie villager can be cured into a normal villager.
Yeah.
And then we can find multiple igloos. So wait, that's actually really smart. I'm just gonna start exploring the snow biome in my Dodge Hellcat now.
Yeah, so am I. I'm gonna do some exploring around here. Like, even though I have, like, no room at all in my pockets. And so for the next couple hours, I went exploring across this entire biome in search of an igloo, and while I did find more Solo City wannabes, I didn't quite find any igloos. That is until... So I happened to find another Solo City wannabe, but right next to that wannabe is actually what we've been looking for, an igloo. But big question, does it... Ooh, it does. Could that mean... Could there actually be villagers down here? Because if there is, then... What? What? I spent how long looking for an igloo? I find one with a basement. It has no villagers, no zombie villagers. You know what? Just forget this. I'm going home. At least the other thing I was looking for, tons and tons of resources for my actual Solo City, has been found, with a literal monstrous amount of resources inside these cities. But before we could even use any of the resources, we have to head home real quick. One, because I have absolutely no room in my pockets to carry mass quantities of things back and forth. And two, when I went back to that civilization with those, like, medieval mechs, I found a library filled with books. A lot of what these books say aren't very comforting, in my opinion. I've not read either of the books completely through, but one of them sounds like it's talking about, like, the mayor of that one town, and the other one seems to be talking about how this entire world became, like, an apocalyptic event thing. At least from what I managed to read from skimming it, which is definitely a minorly concerning, at the very least. But even if we can't do anything about the books and the knowledge from the books, what we can do, at least next episode, is get Solo City properly fixed up by destroying any and all Solo City wannabes that we found. But until that reek of destruction, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.